Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? I am here to do like one of the most informal Q&As ever. I wasn't finna make this formal video. I'm sitting here chilling on my couch, watching TV, and I was like, hey, why not? I got my camera sitting on one of my pillows, so it's gonna be just like we sitting here talking to each other, girl on girl, boy and girl, whoever watching. So yeah, let's get into these questions. I asked like almost a month ago on my Instagram, my Twitter, and I posted a video, and I think I posted on my Facebook page that if anyone had any questions, feel free to ask and I will answer them in a video. Nobody really asked questions except for one person, and one person asked me a million questions. So, but this one person ask a whole lot of questions that will cover a lot of bases. This if anybody wondered about. So yeah, my hair is looking crazy. I don't really like what's going on with it right now. I need a relaxer really bad, but okay, yeah, let's get into it because I don't want this video to be super long, and I'm gonna probably have to do this video in 2 parts. So yeah, all right, question number 1 says, how did you become so humble? I don't really know how to answer that. That's just my personality. It's like, I don't know. It's just my personality. I believe that, you know, no matter how high up in life you are or your social status or whatever, you know, at the end of it, we all go to the same place. So don't ever, you know, feel like you're better than somebody else, because we all go into that pine box at the ends of our lives. So yeah. All right, question number 2, were you attracted to your husband when you first saw him? Okay, for anyone who doesn't know, me and my husband met on an online dating site called OkCupid. We'll probably make a video about, you know, in depth of how we met. But we met each other on an online dating site, and he contacted me. So first time him contacting me, you know, I went through his profile and saw his pictures. Upon seeing his pictures, was I attracted to him? No, because I didn't find his photos, you know, that appealing. But you know how guys are. He didn't choose the most flattering or best pictures, but yeah. So seeing his photos, no. But actually meeting him in person, I was like, okay, he kind of cute. So yeah, actually meeting him in person for the first time, yeah, I was attracted to him. Let's see, 3. What's your best advice to someone on dating? Gosh, I don't know what advice to give. Like, don't rush into anything serious so fast. Date different types of people. Don't necessarily go for someone that you may categorize as your type, because usually what you think your type is not what's right for you. Because my husband, like, he wasn't necessarily, you know, my type, but, you know, once I, you know, I don't know how to say it, like, once I decided to go outside of what I would normally go for, I met my husband. So yeah, sorry if you hear noise, that's my dishwasher going. Let's see, number 4, do you trust easily? No, absolutely not. No, I don't trust people easily, because like, people are just untrustworthy. Like, so you have to prove your trust, like, I can trust you. So yeah. Let's see, number 5, how did you learn how to drive? I want to say my mom taught me, but at the same time I was self-taught. Basically all my mom did was, me and her, like on the weekends, usually on Sundays, we would go to an empty parking lot, and she would just let me just drive around the parking lot, park, and all that stuff. So kind of self-taught and by my mom, because she really didn't tell me what to do. She just said go. So yeah. Let's see, number 6. Did you have your dream wedding? No, I did not. Me and my husband went to the courthouse, and it was a last minute decision. We'll probably make a video going into depth about that later, but no, I didn't have my dream wedding, and it's still up in the air if we really want to even have one after being married for 4 years. Yeah, we've been married 4 years. So yeah, it's still up in the air if we even want to have one. Number 7. Did you get any tips or advice from other mature wives before you were one? No, I didn't, because I didn't ask for any advice. I didn't want anyone's unsolicited advice, because every marriage, every situation is going to be different. So I didn't want someone trying to put something in my head. I wanted to have my own experiences and my own opinions about marriage, and form, go based off that. So I didn't ask for advice, and I didn't want to hear anyone's advice. Let's see, number 8. Oh girl, you gotta work on your grammar. I'm trying to, let's see. Are you scared to be in the house alone sometimes since it's so quiet? No, like, I'm the type of person who is a loner. I enjoy being alone. I prefer being alone a lot of times. So no, I'm not scared to be home alone. Let's see, number 9. How did your husband propose to you? Actually, I want to answer that I'll go into detail about that in a video me and him will do together on that. But he proposed to me in the most unromantic way anyone could ever be proposed to. Basically, we were in the car. We were sitting in Brewster's parking lot eating ice cream, and he just pulled the box out of his pocket, handed it to me, and was like, here. And that's it. So he proposed to me in the most unromantic way possible. So yeah. Let's see, what's the next? Number 10. What's your pet peeve about people? My pet peeve about people is just people in general. Everything about people get on my nerves. Like, yeah, everything. Let's see. Number 11. If you had the chance to go back to high school, would you? If I had the chance to go back to high school, like as in go back in time and relive my high school years, yes, I probably would. I'll probably be more outgoing and more outspoken, because when I was in high school, I was very quiet. I was shy. I had friends, but I wasn't like what you would so-called say one of the big popular people, because I was just so quiet and so shy. So yeah, if I could redo that again, I would. But as far as like now, this day and age with these teenagers, hell to the no. Let's see. 12. How do you keep your marriage strong? The number 1 key to keeping your marriage strong is to keep everybody and their mama out of your business. Don't discuss any marital problems with anybody. I had to learn this the hard way at first, but now that through the years and as we've gotten older and matured, keep everybody at your business. And also, communication is key. You have to communicate with your spouse. You can't read each other's minds. So if there's something on your mind or something that's bothering you, communicate it. So yeah. Let's see. When you were a child or a teenager, did you get bullied about your weight? No. Surprisingly, no. Like, I've never been bullied about my weight. Like, I've never had issues with people making comments about my weight until I was an adult, because adults can be really mean and can be assholes. So yeah, as a kid or a teenager, I've never been picked on because I was small. But as an adult, I've had a lot of adults be really rude and disrespectful about my weight, asking me if I'm sick, or one lady asked me if I was anorexic, which I was totally out of line, but that's neither here or there. But yeah. Number 14. I know you're trying to get pregnant. Do you feel sometimes it can be your weight that's holding you back? At first, I did think that my weight was a problem as to why I wasn't getting pregnant. But I brought this up to my doctor, and she said that my weight has nothing to do with it. So right now, before I get into more invasive options, I'm just going to continue to try naturally. So yeah. Let's see. Number 15. How do you stay strong when you're feeling weak? I just keep reminding myself that God won't put anything on me that I can't handle, and whatever storm that I'm enduring is only temporary. So if I keep that in mind, I can make it. Let's see. What is your advice to someone who is trying to move out of their parents' house? Don't. If you don't have to, don't. Like, stay with your parents as long as you can. Don't move out until you get married. Don't do it. Because I didn't move out until I got married. But trust me, adulthood is not all it seems to be. Once you get out and you get out on bills and responsibilities, it's not fun. Even now, being married, I wish I could go back to my mama's house. It's just, adulthood is not fun. So if you're trying to move out just because you don't want to follow your mama or your parents' rules, get your life. Because if you don't like how your parents gonna treat you, adulthood ain't gonna treat you no better. It's actually worse. So don't. Let's see. 17. What places would you like to travel to? I want to travel all over the world. I want to visit every single continent except for 2, and that's Antarctica because it's uninhabitable, and Australia because everything there can kill you. So I want to travel all over the world. I want to go everywhere. The top one on my list is Japan. Like, me and my husband are very into Japanese culture, you know, all of that. So that's on our top list of places to go. And then I want to go to Africa. I'm not really sure what country in Africa I want to go to. I do want to go to Egypt. I want to visit South Africa. I want to visit Nigeria, Ethiopia. I want to go to Europe, France. I want to go to Jamaica. I want to go to Puerto Rico. I do want to go to Canada, though. I may have to end up becoming a Canadian if Trump becomes president. So yeah. Let's see. What is your favorite food? Bacon. I love bacon. 20. What turns you on about your husband and off? There's nothing about my husband that turns me off because he's my husband. I love everything about my husband, so yeah. How did you learn to cook? A majority of my cooking is like self-taught. Like, if you give me a recipe, I can follow it and I'm good. My grandma did have a hand in it. My dad a little bit and my mom a little bit, but most of it is just self-taught. So yeah. Trying to see how much time I have left. Would you be buying a house soon? Probably not. Only because, as you know, that we are my husband's military, and we don't know where we're going to be permanently. So until then, I don't want to buy a house, mainly because the fact that if he gets a change in orders and we have to move somewhere else, I'll be stuck with trying to sell a house, and that's not a process I want to have to deal with. So yeah, not until we can get somewhere where we know that we're going to be for at least 10 years. So yeah. Who's inspiring to you? Who is inspiring to me? I would have to say my grandmother, God rest her soul. She was just the most giving and most generous person ever. She loved everybody. She always cracked jokes. If family was in need, she always gave. So yeah, she was my inspiration. Favorite YouTubers? My favorite YouTubers are, I don't have many because I really don't have time, it seems like, anymore to actually sit down and watch YouTube like I used to. But I like Latoya Forever, Crazy Light Skin Girl, Ciana, the Daily Davidsons, I'm trying to think, Aaliyah J, Miles J, I like Todrick Hall, Swoozy, I'm trying to think of people. I remember, like, when I first started watching YouTube, like way back in the day, I used to watch Ryan Higa. I haven't seen him on YouTube in a long time, so I'm not really sure what happened to him. But that was like the first YouTuber I ever watched, was Ryan Higa. Let me think. I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head right now. So yeah. How are you so nice without letting people take advantage of you? You can be nice without letting people take advantage of you. You can be friendly, kind-hearted, but you're not gonna treat me any kind of way. You know, I do put my foot down and I'm firm. You know, I can shut you down in a nice, classy way without being rude. So yeah, I can do that. But yeah, this is all of part 1 of the Q&A. There's gonna be a part 2 because this video is already about 20 minutes and I have a lot of questions. So yeah, stay tuned for part 2.